Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sorry, I was just chewing my final chew.
No, you're good.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Still haven't heard back.
No. No.
And it's like you have no idea if one does hear back, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
The only thing I know is that, well, I haven't double checked recently because they extended it, but that the end date was the 20th. So that's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Um, so that kind of gives at least somewhat of an idea, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Then I feel like you should hear, if not the weekend, then next week.
Yeah, I would hope so. I guess we didn't. So last week we told, yeah, I guess it was last week, told
Mhm.
the listeners how I applied for the traders on Monday or Tuesday.
Mhm.
And then I texted you on Saturday. I got a follow up email. And so I did like
Yes.
another round of questions that I submitted on
Yeah.
Saturday. And so I'm like, am I going to hear back or not? And
Yeah.
I told Drake and I looked him in the eyes. I'm like, I've decided I'm going to be on the traders. Like, it's not a question anymore. It's like a statement of fact.
I love that. That's what the kids say to do, right? Like to just
Yeah.
you speak your words of like we want to be true.
Yep.
So that's funny as shit. Also, I love how this I feel like started as my dream for you, but now this is fully your dream. Like
Yes. Yeah, it really has. Because I was like, I don't know. I don't really know if like I want to do that or if like I should do it. And then I'm like,
Mhm.
I have to do it.
You really, really do. And if they name what's good for them, they'll have you on there. I
I
don't know.
guess.
I'm positive. I don't know why, but I just am.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We
But
shall.
otherwise, you want to get into the episode?
Yes. All right. Welcome to the Are You Watching This Podcast, the podcast where we talk about the traders and some more traders and only the traders. I am one of your hosts, Ellen.
And I am Chelsea.
What have you been watching this week, Chelsea?
Let's see. Do you want to talk about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Yeah, let's take that from the top because I feel like a lot has happened.
Yep.
Even like more news came out yesterday, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, but we can just start with what happened in season 4.
Mm-hmm. Um, I wrote down a couple notes. The first
Okay.
thing that I have is this is what I wrote,
Mm-hmm.
but like they can't sing. And I'm talking about Demi and Brett in the studio together.
Please tell me why that made the final edit. Like that was the producers laughing at them, right? Like
Absolutely.
because yeah, when that happened, I said, "Oh no, oh no!"
Oh
And then how
no.
serious Demi was taking it. Oh God, it cracked me up. It was
That's as
so
well as I
funny.
can sing. So just imagine. Just FYI.
Well, that's better than I thought, but
I I made Drake watch it. He doesn't watch the show, but I was like, "You
Mhm.
have to watch this." And he was like, "It's not real, right?" And I'm like, "No, what it is the producers 100% know that these people are delusional and they've
Mhm.
said that they want to be singers and they're like, "Guess what, y'all? We booked you studio time." And
Mhm.
they were thinking, "Hell yeah, we're going to become famous." And so it is real and they did take it seriously, but nobody else
Yeah,
was taking it seriously.
at all. And yeah, just like the directions that Demi was giving her husband, and like you were too breathy on the. It was a lot, and I'm so glad they added it. I was cringed out, but I'm glad they kept it in there.
I really think that Demi and Brett are made for each other.
Yeah, I think so too. I do too. I also think they bullshit each other perfectly. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, they are meant for each other. They're even if they're unhappy, they're in the kind of unhappy situation that they both want to be in,
Mhm. Yep.
So yeah, I'm happy for them.
What else? What else did you pick up on this season?
Um, let's see. I loved the kind of, you never. Ooh, did you end up watching that All Her Fault show
No.
with? Okay, but you know how people were talking about how it was kind of like feminist text in a way, but like very in your face. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like The Secret Lives this season also had that going on with the husband's, specifically Jen's husband, taking on the stay at home dad role. Like from season one, her role to season four, like their roles switched completely. And I thought that was great to see this season, see how he navigated that. He hates it. He can't convince me he likes it. He hates it. And yeah, that was fun to watch.
I mean, I think that he likes not having to end up going to medical school, but I do think that he doesn't like that it's because his wife is in charge.
Yeah, absolutely. I just also don't think he likes taking care of his kids. Do you think he likes that? Like
Oh
compared
no,
to
yeah.
Whitney's husband, like he is, I feel like Whitney's husband, Connor, he is, I love him. He's embracing it. He's making it work. I think he's found his perfect situation.
No, truly. Did you see the videos? Like it goes to visit the fans that are waiting to go see the show on Broadway, and he's like doing magic tricks for them and
No,
stuff.
I did not see that. Oh, that's so funny.
So cute.
That is so cute. Yeah, no, Whitney would have to divorce him. He's never leaving her ever.
No, no,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
and Zach, he he has grown in terms of his toxic masculinity, you know,
Hmm.
traits and stuff. But I also think he's like fighting it too hard. Does that make sense? Where it's
Yeah.
like, I really think you really just want to be the leader of the household and not take care of your children.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What else? What other notes do you have?
Um, wait, we're still talking about Secret Lives, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The Chase, I guess Miranda's ex-husband,
Mm-hmm.
and who was part of the original like swinging thing. He's on there. I don't really like him, but whatever. He called the eggplant emoji the purple pickle,
He did do that. Yes, you're right.
and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just stuck out to me, and I had to make note of it.
No, that's a great note to make because I heard it and I just had to pretend I didn't hear it because I was like, is that what I think he meant? And it definitely was, but we just had to skirt past it.
So we're in agreement that he doesn't know what an eggplant is.
Yes. Yes, we are. Also though, with Chase, so I ended up, I don't know why, um, Instagram, like not stalking, just like going on Instagram, to see what he was about. Cause I really like he comes off douchey, but you texted me this actually, like how a lot of them on the cast, but also more so the guys, they have like really good vocabulary and wording, like emotionally intelligent things.
Mm-hmm.
And it really throws the whole vibe of the show off because you're like, whoa, this person is actually, they know what they're talking about. You know, they're using these words correctly. It doesn't even have to be big words, they're just using these things correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And Chase is one that really, really caught me off guard this season. And he's absolutely a cloud chaser. He's absolutely tagging along and leeching on for the fame of it all. Um, but I went on his Instagram and I don't hate him as much as I did.
All right. Good
Yeah.
to know. I'll have to go check it out too then.
Yeah. He's like embracing the divorced dad thing. He's very liberal. Him and Miranda, they make posts and comment on each other's posts very jokingly, but in like a loving way. I don't know. I like their vibe.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'll take back a little bit of my inner dislike of him then.
But he still generally does not know what an eggplant is.
Yeah, and I don't him on TV annoys me, and
Mhm.
that's a personal thing. That's a personal preference.
Yeah. What do you think about his brother?
I think he's really sweet towards Layla, and I like
Mhm.
that. We kind of talked about this through text. His hair um, just does not help him out. You know, he has beautiful hair, and
Yeah.
I like that he has it, but it just doesn't do anything good for his face. It doesn't enhance it.
Yeah, it doesn't do him justice. I agree.
Do
But
you
yeah,
like him with Layla though?
I do, but I heard they broke up.
I could see that. I don't
Yeah.
They didn't seem like their relationship was like super serious.
Yeah, I agree. And I heard that he did her dirty with the breakup, but I have no idea. I feel like they'll
Mm,
uncover that in season 5. I
mm.
didn't look into it. I didn't care that much.
Yeah, I mean, Layla does though love stirring up the drama. This whole season, she was
Yes.
her and Jordan were just going around telling everybody what was going on.
I feel like Layla is the producer's puppet.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, and I hate saying that, but after watching a lot of reality TV in our lives, throughout our lives, you can tell when something is just being brought onto camera to stir the drama. And a lot of the things she brings up is just to egg shit on and stir shit on. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it sometimes, but I understand why it has to be done.
Mhm. One thing I noticed too in this season, which maybe it was new, I didn't go back and double check, but again, I keep praising whoever their agent or like agency is. I'm assuming they're all in the same because these girls are executive producers on this show. Like they're setting themselves up to be able to like go off and do other shit if they want to, or just get more money whenever they do stuff.
Yeah, are they really?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they are smart. Yeah, that's a really good power play. Wow. I did not know that. Wow. I do know because I was looking up some info for the press release, and there was an article that came out about, and we'll talk about this more, but season 5 has just been put on pause, like the filming of it.
Yep.
And I believe someone like asked Michaela on Instagram, like, did you guys like, is filming really paused or whatever? And she was like, yeah, we all the girls made the decision to pause it. Like, it wasn't like a production decision, it came from them.
I saw that too,
Hmm.
which is a little surprising, but I also think that none of those girls like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is their life, obviously, because that's like
Hmm.
how they make their money, but also not they'll have kids and family that ultimately are more important.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for Taylor's sake, yeah, I think pausing it is a good idea.
Are you still gonna watch The Bachelorette?
I thought about that today because I was going to ask you the exact same question. um, I'm really less inclined to with this news. How about you?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, let's be honest.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I will be less inclined to keep watching if like, I'm just not super into it or just yeah, kind of pick up bad vibes
yeah,
because we know what happened leading up to it. So that part did bother me.
yes, yeah, absolutely. Speaking of Taylor, are you Team Taylor or Team Taylor's mom?
I'm team neither one of them. What like geez Louise, talk about terrible family dynamics. Oh.
Yeah. But did you have any sympathy for her mom?
No, 100 no, I did. I
Uh-huh.
absolutely had sympathy for her by all means, but both of them like
Yeah.
it's like no wonder Taylor turned out the way that she did, and
Yeah.
no wonder her mom's the way that she is, and then
Yeah.
them together, of course they're gonna have that kind of relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was hard to watch sometimes.
It was so hard to watch at times, and just it's like watching it and then getting more of her mom's backstory and then like Taylor's childhood. It is just clear as day as how they are the way they are. Like, their traumas to like have been brought up to the surface. Um and it's really shocking that at this level of insight they still aren't. I don't know. Hopefully in season, well, it doesn't seem like it, but honestly, Taylor needs to stop doing the show. If it's still the fucking what's her baby daddy's name show? Can't remember.
Dakota.
Dakota show. Yeah, I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
I watched the Before the Rose episode thing that I was on Hulu. I don't know if it was actually on ABC or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of show just like Taylor getting there and she meets with all the old bachelorettes and they're and just encouraging her, giving her advice. And she really does not want to be there. She does not want to be there, and it's very, very
Really?
obvious.
Oh, yikes. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was obvious too, like in the very last episode where they show her leaving. Obviously, it
Yeah.
is because of her actions before she left.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So
Um, it's like someone said, and someone like on the internet brought, I think this was a great uh suggestion. Like they should have put Miranda in as the Bachelorette. Do you see
that's
that?
exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, and I really liked that suggestion. I was like, yeah, that would have been the perfect person.
She's a lot more she's still very much like Taylor, like very direct and very no BS. Well,
Yes.
Taylor does take the BS, but she acts like she doesn't. Anyway,
Right, right.
and I think she's very funny. Her sense of humor is very dry, but
Yeah.
she is very funny and like doesn't take herself too seriously
Yeah,
and all
agreed.
of it. Yep.
Yeah, and also she is genuinely looking to move on and just find the right guy. And I think
Yes.
that would have been a great opportunity for her. So,
Mhm.
yeah, the Bachelor
Agreed.
Nation producers really fucked that one up, honestly.
I know, it's unfortunate that we're not involved in this process.
As we keep on saying, maybe one of these days somebody will hear us.
I told Drake, I was like, if I get on the traders, no,
Yes,
when
when.
I get on the
Mhm.
traders, I will
Amen.
use that as like a jumping off point to weasel my way into having my
Yes.
opinion make a difference within the TV industry
Yes. Yes,
in
I'm
some form or fashion.
yes,
So
yes,
watch out.
please. I love that. That's so funny. Speaking of Taylor and Dakota though, there was that one scene where Taylor brings a guy while they're in California to the house. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Harry Jowsey.
Mm-mm.
Um, but he is like an Australian influencer. I believe he was on what's the Netflix one? The dating show where it's just I can't even remember. Um yeah, I can't remember. But he's known for being a fuckboy.
Mm-hmm.
Um and he's been on a couple of dating shows and there was one I watched with him, maybe it was last year or the year before, and I really thought he had changed. Because he was like coupled up with a girl who was a mom, and I was like, oh, maybe he seemed really into it, but no. Anyway, so him popping up on the show, I was like, okay, here we go. And he is known for being toxic. He is so toxic. And I tweeted this like, if Harry Jowsey is in the same room as you and he's the least toxic one in that situation, you are very, very toxic.
Was he the one that came over to the house when they were wherever in Las Vegas or whatever, or was he the one that came over to her house?
No, he was the one who came over to the house in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't the singer from where was he from? Maryland or something that singer.
Yeah, which that was weird.
So
Don't bring him to your
weird.
house.
So weird. And then all the girls like interrogating him.
Well, I mean, gotta have some entertainment out of it, I guess.
I
But
guess. But he handled it well. But I was like, oh God, how is he gonna handle this? But he handled it well.
yeah, like what was he there just to be on camera, I guess?
I
Like, what did he get out of
guess.
it?
I guess. But I bet you nobody Googled him after because I didn't. I had
No.
no.
Mm-mm.
Like I
No.
don't think it paid off at all.
Gave me no reason
At
to.
all, at all. And he seemed very like, I don't know. His personality was very, I don't know. It was very odd.
Well, he didn't seem like he would be there for the attention.
Yeah, exactly. Like he wasn't playing it up for anything. Like the camera for her. At
Yeah.
times he seemed very like, I don't know, like she was doing a lot of the talking, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. We did get Layla's storyline, which gosh, I don't even know if I have the verbiage to get into.
I know. I mean, we texted about it and it's very heartbreaking. I did see online, I didn't click on anything, so this could be rumors, but it did look like that maybe she checked into a treatment facility. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's inpatient or outpatient, doesn't matter. So I think that's really good. And it made me feel so bad for
Yeah.
her. And yeah,
Yeah.
it was hard to watch.
It is. It is. There is like a lot. I'm seeing a lot, like especially this past weekend with the Oscars. There were a few ladies on the red carpet who are looking a lot more skinnier than usual than when we've seen them. And a lot of people are saying that, the body positive movement is just out the window. We don't have that anymore. It's very much skinny is great now. And I personally think fitness has always been in. I'm very glad and happy for the body positive movement. But yeah, just also then putting that with Layla's storyline, with how she has been taken. And for all of you who don't know, Layla is this gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful girl who is very model like. Like we meet her in season 1, and she's just skinny, tall legs, beautiful. And then this season, you find out that she's been taking like GLP-1 drugs to get skinnier because she really, really wants to pursue a career in modeling, like outside of just the Utah modeling, I guess. So she goes out to New York and she's feeling like the pressure of looking the best and all that stuff. And it's just it's ridiculous. And I don't know if society is going to call out what we're seeing currently, because also a lot of people are like, well, women should choose what they should do with their bodies. And I hear that, but also not when it's clearly not a woman's choice, It's like influenced by outside shit.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think as long as you're happy with the way that your body looks, I don't really, I would never really have an opinion on it.
Right.
I think if your health is being impacted, and she wasn't happy with her body, she
Yeah.
was never going to be looking at her body and feel happy in it with the state that she was in
Yeah.
from her viewpoint, and because of all the outside influences.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to be like, reevaluate it, and either get help or just, go to therapy. That sounds so bad, but start seeing a therapist about it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But I also do think it's brave of her to be vulnerable on camera and letting us all see that. And I'm sure they're going to continue following that storyline in season 5. And hopefully, if, people see it who are in similar headspaces can relate and, get the help they need. Hopefully. That's just all I hope. Yeah.
It's the whole, you see this over and over again. It's with everything. The whole GLP-1, it is great for some people. It is like the perfect thing that they need. And there's people who don't need to be taking it. And when they start taking it, they look awful.
Yeah.
They really do. And it's hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And it sucks that our society, praises certain body types. And that's where the pressures of looking a certain way comes from and stuff like that. It really does suck. But yeah, it's truly, I think it's like we're in the beginning of this, what do they call it? Epidemic? Yeah, epidemic of it all. And yeah, I don't think it's going away anytime soon. I think a lot of people are gonna, keep doing it.
Yeah, I don't see, unless, well, probably what will happen is like in 3 years, 5 years, they'll start being some kind of like huge negative impact that we didn't know for people who don't need it. Like for people who don't have diabetes, aren't pre-diabetic, who aren't significantly overweight.
Yeah.
Something's going to cause some kind of bag of negative effect, or some health coach is going to come out in LA and be like, it's, back to the raw diet of like not putting anything in your body except water and carrots.
Yeah, and cigarettes.
Obvious. That doesn't count.
Sorry.
You're not eating it.
True.
It's like breathing in air, okay?
So true. Anything else about the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
No, that's what I got from the season. It's definitely worth watching.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, what else have you been watching?
Well, we'll stay on the reality show one, bandwagon, and Age of Attraction. Yeah, I'm actually all caught up. I thought all the episodes were out already, but I think there's one more.
Oh, okay. So there's like a drop next week? I think it's next week.
Yeah, I guess so, because I think they come out on Wednesdays. Okay. Yeah, the 25th.
Got ya. Yep. Okay. And you texted me a bit about it last night. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days. I can't remember. But you texted me about it. And you're all caught up. Is it everything you dreamed of and more? Is it giving?
Yes and no. There's times where it's like so boring, and it's like people are complaining about the whole purpose of the show.
Yeah.
They're like, this age gap's going to be too huge. It's like, well, what did you think was going to happen if you went on a show called Age of Attraction?
Right, exactly.
So, but yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm excited. I'm curious to see what their final decisions will be. I think really none of them should stay together.
Damn, 0 for 0. That's funny. Could you see one of them choosing to stay together though? Like
I
even though you don't want, like, they shouldn't. Do you see them doing it?
Yes, and there are a couple that could make it work, but it's going to require one of the people to get with a program.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but
Mhm.
if they don't, then yeah, none of them need to be together.
Okay, fair. I am making a vow here and now that I will be all caught up by next week, by like the final episode drop next week,
Okay,
because I do
perfect.
want to see it through.
What how far are you in it now?
Third episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 7 out so far, so you don't have that many to
Oh, there
go.
you go. Yeah. Nice.
What do you feel so far? Do you have any opinions on specific people or predictions or
I kind of want to wait till next week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Let me let them land a little bit better within my soul and spirit. All right, now I really don't care for any of them, but I can make a case for a few.
Yeah, in the third episode you're still getting to know them.
Yeah. Definitely are.
Well, what else have you been watching?
Gosh, I wish a lot of more things, but I checked out Virgin River this
Mhm.
season, and it's just more of the same of what they've been giving us for the last 7 seasons. I think we're in season 8. Maybe we're on season 7, but it's just, the bread and butter of mindless, happy television that I like. So, if you're watching it, this season won't disappoint, and you should check it out.
Have you watched all of it?
No, I'm taking my time with it. Like I'm on episode 2 actually.
Oh. I
Yeah.
don't I could never.
Watch it?
No, that level of self-control. If I really like a
Oh,
show, like
I'm severely mentally ill right now.
and that's making you have more self-control? I don't
My
or
brain just doesn't have the capacity to like focus on one thing for a long time. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's just very much like, all right, what else? Like, I don't know. It needs some stimulation. And if it's not getting stimuli, I don't know, whatever. Um, I'm not paying attention anymore, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I'm
Yeah.
usually playing my YouTube games on my phone
Yeah.
while I'm watching TV.
Yeah. Same. And Virgin River isn't that kind of show where it's like cliffhanger every end of the episode or, it's very much, I don't know, a
Mhm.
peaceful, nice story. I mean, there's big things that happen, but nothing too major.
Sounds nice.
It is. When you're not mentally ill. What about you?
Well, still on the pit. Only thing that I noted was so the big event that's happening this
Hmm.
season. No, the first big event that happens is there's a issue in which they have to go offline. All right, they have to go back to manual. And so they put
Mm.
up a big board of all the patients in the room they're in and what they have and whose doctor's been assigned to it. And I was looking at it and I was like, that's so ER. That is 100 because that's what the whole ER show basically is based around is
Oh
this
my
big
god.
giant board in the
Yeah.
middle of the,
Also,
ER.
early Grays, they did that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like
I don't remember that.
yeah, George like writing on the board and them like or them seeing their names on the board being written on the board for surgeries that they were tagging
Mhm.
along to.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So it just gave me a little, I guess nostalgia from watching it last summer, but then I guess PTSD as well. So
That's funny. Not it taking you back.
I did also check out Rooster. I
Mm-hmm.
watched the first episode. I
Mm-hmm.
will watch the whole series at some point, but it's giving Four Seasons vibes to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah, I can see that.
which was fun to watch, but also not, um, it, left a little wanting, or it fell a little flat. So
Yeah,
it didn't hook me in right away.
I feel you. The tone of I like the comparison you just gave it. Cause like I watched episode 2 and I do think it is going in that same direction as like the tone as Four Seasons. And I just don't know. Maybe we're just not like the audience for the tone. I don't know, or I'm particularly not the audience for the tone. But it's like all these comedic actors who can do. I mean, you can't do comedy without being dramatic as well. They are actually very good dramatic actors, especially Steve Carell. But it does give like a I don't know, like a hue of like sadness. That is, I don't know, it sucks a little bit to watch sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's true because that's the especially for being a Bill Lawrence show, it's like not
Yeah.
as feel good as you would anticipate it to be.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed, which is so bizarre, as you said, because it's a Bill Lawrence show, but it's okay. I do think it's gonna like get renewed,
Yeah, I'm
regardless
sure.
of how it does this season.
I
But
don't think it's a bad show, really. I think, it's
yeah,
just I'm not super eager to watch it week to week,
hmm
and I just didn't feel like it was bringing anything quite new or
yeah,
anything that just pulled me in right away.
yeah. I agree. Honestly, I think the great question is like, who is this audience? Like, who are their target? Like, what's the target audience?
That's a good question. Probably 40-year-olds, 45-year-olds.
You think so? That's not like too far off from us, though. They're like
Excuse you.
later millennials, you know?
Shush. Or older. No, I mean, I think people too that are like, have kids. Like, we don't have kids for sure,
Yeah,
and are just a little bit later in their life. We're just not at that point in our lives.
yeah,
We're
fair
still
enough.
relatively far away from retirement.
Yeah, relatively. We are pretty far away from retirement.
I mean, you did say we're middle aged, so
I did. We are middle aged. I will stand by that.
what else have you been watching besides Virgin River?
I checked out The Imperfect Woman on
Mm-hmm.
Apple TV. I actually did that this morning. I'm like halfway through the second episode. It is, I realized, pretty hard to shift your mind from Big Little Lies when you're introduced to a show that is starring like a group of friends that are women in their 40s, and then the way they are going about the show is like each individual perspective,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, centering around this like murder mystery. Um, yeah. So watching the show in the beginning, I was like, can I like, is this gonna give better than not even better, but is this gonna hold up or make a name for itself, have its own identity outside of Big Little Lies?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is. I think I'm halfway through episode 2, and I'm like invested in like figuring it all out. And every person who I think is the murderer, I basically named everybody as the murderer. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I've also never been the person who like 2 or 3 episodes in can name either like names the murderer and gets it right by the end of the season.
Yeah, me either. I'm falling for the tricks that they're throwing at me.
Me too. It sucks. I feel like we're way smarter than that.
I guess not.
That's not.
I did watch the first episode and I felt exactly what you were saying. I was like, this is giving Big Little Lies. It's also kind of giving All Her Fault. And so I
Hmm.
just felt like it was something that we'd already seen. We've seen it a
Hmm.
little bit. So it's good to know that it doesn't continue in that direction. I
Yeah.
stopped after that. I was like, I don't want to, I'm not in the mood to watch another one of these RN.
Yeah. Yeah, fully agree with you. But I'm enjoying the performances, especially by Kerry Washington. Actually,
Are you going to watch it week to week? Or are you going to wait for it all to come out?
I think I'm gonna get up to, because I think they did a 3 episode drop this week because it came
Mm-hmm.
out this week. So I'm gonna get to that third episode and then I'll see where they leave it. Because I think I can see myself doing week to week. So we'll see though.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now I'll say I'll do week to week. But we'll see.
Sounds interesting enough. I need you to keep me posted though if it's like at the end worth watching the whole series.
I shall. What else have you been watching?
I only got two more. One was something that caught me very much off guard. I saw this documentary series that was on HBO, only one episode out so far, which I was very disappointed to learn. It's called Born to Bowl, and it's about American bowling, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think people need to watch it. I was folding laundry while I was watching it, and I was glued to the TV.
Oh my
My
gosh.
dad likes bowling a lot. We've gone bowling like as a family sometimes, and I texted him. I was like, "You need to watch this. 10 out of 10."
Okay.
It's funny. It's very sweet. It's very impressive and heartwarming. It's just all of it. It's great. I will say we really have fallen as a society, and one example is we stopped respecting bowling as a whole, and we don't treat it as we don't give it the validity that it deserves that we once gave it in the 80s and 90s, and we need to go back to that.
In terms of like a community, like third space, like thing, or in terms of like a serious sport?
Both.
Okay.
Definitely a third space because I mean it's still a pretty big third space. I was surprised even how much so it still is, but not what it used to be. It used to be such a bigger deal.
Yeah.
And it gave more people that space because we had more bowling alleys around. There's just not as many.
Yeah. I agree. Actually, I honestly think a lot of people like weirdly like shitted on it like growing up. Not like younger, but I feel like there was a period of time, maybe like 18, 19, like around there, that age, maybe in like early 20s, where I feel like if you were to suggest going bowling, it'd be like, well, can we think about something else to do?
Yeah, I agree because it's like that's such a perfect time to do it to that age, and it very much was like when it became uncool.
Yeah.
Also, when you couldn't smoke in bowling alleys, I mean, what's the point of going to one anymore? Honestly.
Yeah, true.
But
So
no,
true.
you're right. I mean, I don't know what it was though. There wasn't anything that happened that made bowling uncool except I guess the internet.
I guess, but even like, I mean, I feel like you see what you get with bowling. It was never trying to be cool. So it was so weird that people then turned it into this like, yeah, no, that's so lame kind of situation,
Is it because we got Wii Bowling?
Maybe, or maybe I was thinking like, I don't know if this is the same timeline, but then, Top Golf and all this shit started popping up, and maybe it was like top, like, big Top Golf Pharma taking down the bowling industry so that their shit could go up.
And paintball
Yes.
as well.
And paintball,
laser
yes.
tag. I think laser tag got lumped in with like a lot of, I remember growing up, like laser tag got lumped in with bowling or like the putt-putt places.
Yeah.
So I don't think as much, but the paintball, that became like a huge thing in the early 2000s.
Yes, definitely. Definitely that too. Yeah, so bizarre, but I definitely think there was maybe like other industries were infiltrating the bowling. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say.
Everybody should watch it. And I like bowling. I think it's such a interesting sport and one that you can have so much individuality and personality to it. And one thing that I learned about it, you'll learn this in the first episode if you watch it, because I always thought, I was like, why is bowling so difficult? Because isn't it just muscle memory? You're just rolling it down the same lane, more or less, hitting the same pins or the same place. But when the oil that they put on the lane causes it to change every single time you roll the ball. So every single time, it's never going to roll the same way.
Really?
Yeah. And like you can sometimes find the pattern in it. So the players will say like, okay, I'm finally like seeing how the ball will move.
Yeah.
But it's different every single time.
Oh, that's actually very interesting. All right. Yeah, I think I went bowling last year though. When was the last time you went bowling?
Um, Either last year or the very beginning of this year,
Oh.
our friend Rita was in town and his family's really large, and so we went bowling with his entire family. Why we get invited to these things, I don't know, but
That's very sweet. Nice. Do you think you're a decent bowler?
no, it's always kind of luck.
Yeah. And I
What
think
about you?
that's fair. No, same here. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, and sometimes I get in a groove, and that's cool, and sometimes I don't. But it's not something I'm like trying to win, you know?
Yeah, me either. My competitive side does come out, and I get a little like mad at myself for not being better, but it's
Yeah.
not like I'm actually trying to be better. So I'm like, Chelsea, why you even don't get upset about something you don't really care about?
Yeah. Yeah. So true. But when you like, what's it called when they got in like the gutter or something? If I do
Hmm.
too many of those in a row, that's when I'm like, what the hell? Like quit embarrassing us.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So I get you. But I'll check it out. I actually just Googled it. Produced by Ben Stiller.
Yes.
That's cool. I'll check it out. He would
Yep.
produce something like this.
What was that?
He would produce something like this. Seems very
He
on
would.
brand.
And then it's again done with like a lot of they're definitely not making fun of the sport, but they
Hmm.
are kind of emphasizing the humorous aspects of it.
Okay.
So,
And only one episode?
yep, only
Oh,
one HBO.
okay. Cool. What else?
Oh, the last thing I watched or noted that I watched was Reggie Dinkins, The Rise and Fall of Reggie Dinkins.
Hmm.
I wanted to revisit it. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I was like, let me go back because I watched the first couple episodes. So I was like, this is cute, it's funny, but it didn't stick out to me.
Hmm.
So I went back and I watched episodes 3 through 5, and it was one of those shows that I legit chuckled out loud multiple times throughout the episode, which I just
Aw.
don't do as much, and
Yeah.
those. And so I was like, okay, this is a good show.
Aw.
I think the comparison to 30 Rock is like we were saying, it's just Tracy Morgan's character,
Hmm.
but it is a similar character in that he is a very out of touch celebrity.
Hmm.
So he just doesn't understand how that works, that people like actually have to go buy their own groceries and stuff like that. But he's not dumb. Like Tracy Jordan in 30 Rock is dumb.
Yeah.
He like doesn't understand anything. But
Yeah.
this character, Reggie Dinkins, is not. He's just has been famous for too long, and people have just done what he told them to, or what he's told them to for too long.
Okay. Got you.
But
Okay.
it was, I really liked it, and I'm gonna keep
Mhm.
watching it.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna check it out. I need more happy things in my life.
It's definitely, yeah. I was like, this is a nice, heartwarming show to add into the rotation.
Yay. All right, nice. And do you know how many episodes are out right now?
5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good amount. All right. Nice. Well, I've got nothing else.
All right. Well, then we can move on to the press release.
Oh, do you have any for your considerations?
Oh no, no, because I didn't. Right. Ooh, maybe the Born to Bowl for docu series, because that's one, right? Like
Yeah.
either, yeah.
Yeah.
But let me finish it because
Okay.
for who knows? It's like when you send a TikTok or reel to somebody and you didn't finish it, and you're like, whoopsies. Sorry,
Yeah.
that took a turn.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, Born to Ball, but we'll put an asterisk next to it.
What about you?
I did look up the Paradise Writing
Mm-hmm.
credits for episode 4, season 2, episode 4. Um, Stephen Markley, I want to say. So that's who I'll nominate. And I was also thinking about episode 5, but yeah, I'd rather episode 4.
Yeah, I think I liked episode 5 more, but I think you liked episode 4 more because you
Yeah,
definitely kind of waxed and waned about that one a little bit longer.
yeah. Episode 5 did get me though, but episode 4 really got me.
You nominate 4, I'll nominate 5.
Okay, cool. I wrote her name down, so her name's Katie French.
Okay.
A little.
Katie French.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, press release.
Yes.
All right. Well, did you see the Paradise renewal?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Did you see that? Well, you don't watch the show, and I haven't watched season 2, but 2, but Cross on Prime Video got renewed as well.
Okay. So for a third season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for third season. So I'm just very happy that my shows with hunky black male leads are getting renewed. At least I'm winning in one area of life.
So the first 2 seasons are already out, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought we had already known that it was renewed, but maybe you were talking about how you really were hoping it was.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, I even didn't think it would get renewed. So when I saw the news, I was like, oh my gosh.
It is good.
Yeah. And I haven't watched season 2, but I will.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
No, I'll get to it. I actually haven't heard great things.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Well, it's renewed for a third season, so.
Exactly.
This won't be too bad.
Exactly.
Did you see all the drama around the Buffy reboot?
No.
Really? Okay. I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is like one of those cult following things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was on the CW or the WB, so I definitely watched it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So Hulu had picked up a reboot of it, and they canceled it. They filmed the pilot, and an executive watched the pilot and said that it was so bad that they couldn't air it.
What?
So
I did not hear this at all.
We don't know. At least I can't figure out. I haven't done that much research on it, but it seems like the network or the studio is saying that it was Sarah Michelle Gellar's fault because she like didn't do a good job, but she's like, no, you let an executive like pick out how this was going to go, and they don't even like the show. So this is what you get when that happens.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's probably what it is. That's what I'm seeing mostly online is after they blamed her more or less, she was like, no, absolutely not.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't write the pilot.
Right, exactly. And she knows how to embody the character. This isn't like a new character. She played it for such a long time.
She was the character.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, that's terrible from the exec's part.
So, I don't know. They did say that they're not against, like, they haven't thrown the reboot out altogether, and they shouldn't. They should see people online being very unhappy about it.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how they move forward.
Okay. No, yeah, I did not hear that this all happened. I know it got picked up to do, but I didn't know that they already made it and then it was shit on. That sucks.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Did you see the first 3 announced guests for SNL UK?
I saw the Tina Fey is going to be the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I don't remember who the other 2 were.
Jamie Dornan, who is a beautiful man, and then Riz Ahmed. Ahmed. I don't know why I said Ahmad. Who's also a beautiful man. And I actually like those 3. I'm like, I will tune in to see.
I do remember when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's making me more interested in checking it out. I definitely want to, but it's one of those things. I don't want it to be bad.
I hear you. But I also think them choosing Tina as the first one is like a big, I don't know, it's a big shout.
It's a big what?
Shout. It's like a big, like, declare, like they're declaring that they're really trying with this thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I think setting it up to be successful.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if Lorne Michaels is the creator for this. He is. I just Googled it.
How could he not be? That man wouldn't let his name not be involved.
But isn't he like meant to be stepping down?
This doesn't mean you can't throw your name on something.
True. We've been like, who's taking over Lorne Michaels for the longest time? Tina being one of the names thrown out there.
So help me God, if it is Jimmy Fallon.
Oh God, no. He does not even have the range, the capacity. No. No.
I will send 1 million hate letters to 30 Rock. Handwritten.
I'm dying, honestly. Honestly, the best name I've heard thrown out there is Tina Fey. I feel like she has that strictness. She's a showrunner. You know what I mean? Like, Jimmy, he's just a joke. I'm so sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
because I want us to be exec producers one day, and I don't want this coming out.
So I told you this off air last week about how I also applied to the NBC Page program.
Yes.
And I saw online how, like, you can't pick who you work with, but you can, when you do the working, like, within a program, because you do 3 different programs, you can, you suggest, you tell them, like, these are the ones I'm interested in. And I almost in my letter wrote, like, please don't match me with Jimmy Fallon because I talked so much shit about him on the internet. Like, I wouldn't be able to face him.
So like 2 definite things are gonna happen. You're gonna get on Traders, and then you're gonna get this page program for Jimmy Fallon. I just know it. That's how your life is gonna play out this year.
Well, see, now you're adding too much to manifest. I've never actually been able to manifest anything, so we're already pulling out the big guns.
Oh well, you know, if you're gonna dream, you might as well dream big.
Yeah, dream big or go home. And I'm already at home, so.
It would be hilarious if you got Jimmy Fallon, though, if that was your page program.
Or, like, what if I won the Traders and then I had to go on Jimmy Fallon?
Oh, and that, because that's NBC, right? Yeah. Oh my God, Chelsea, I would have to be in the crowd. I would have to be in the audience. I would 100%. Have to be. And I would actually, no, I couldn't be, because I would laugh the entire time.
What if Phineas was the other guest?
I would lose it. I would absolutely lose my shit with you trying to just like compose yourself and not be, you know, rude and short. I can imagine you being so short with Jimmy.
No, I wouldn't, but I would be like, I would probably tell him, like, I've talked so much shit about both of you. Just go ahead and put it out there, you know?
Oh, yeah. But then he would work so hard to win your love. Like,
and it would make it worse.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so funny. Yeah.
Remind me when we're done recording to tell you the story that I have about Jimmy Fallon that my friend told me.
Okay. Okay. And guys, if it's good enough, I will make her tell you all.
One day, maybe.
Maybe do it on his show. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, do you remember this?
Yeah. Okay. I have a couple more news.
Okay.
BET Plus is being folded into Paramount Plus. Tyler Perry sold his shares, I guess. And that's why Tyler Perry's not good for anything. I keep trying to tell people, but they're not listening to me. But whatever. There's like 2 parts to this news that I like fall to. One part is I feel like BET Plus should be, like, the programs on there should be more accessible. Mm-hmm. I was accessing them through Prime Video as like an add-on.
Like, and you can't do that. You won't be able to do that anymore.
Yeah, you won't. So it was like more money you had to pay to access it, right? Mm-hmm. And then, but now if you have Paramount Plus, you got it all. Like, you also have access to the programs on there.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's a good thing, because I think the programs on there were not getting the audience, you know, that they deserved. But also, I'm not a fan of Black television shows being owned by the Ellisons. So
yeah, I'm a little, I don't know, I'm a little surprised by that, honestly. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know at some point it's just about money, mm-hmm. especially at that level. Yeah. But I would have a hard time being able to do that, especially when it's your name tied to it. That's where I have like a really hard time. If people know that you're the person behind it, that's hard.
Hella. But this is why I keep telling people Tyler Perry doesn't have, like, people think because he has done, well, has he, because of Medea and stuff, he is one of the great Black entertainers, right? But I do think he sold his soul a while ago, and he has lacked integrity in the art he makes. And I think this is just like another example of it. And it's like who we have like hoped he would be and who he maybe started out to be, but that version of Tyler Perry truly has not existed in like the last 10 years.
Yeah, I could see that. I
Yeah.
could see that.
Yeah.
I don't follow him that closely, so I just the last thing I swear I've heard about him was the Meghan Markle when he let him live at their house, his house boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, he's weirdly friends with like everybody. I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't get it. And then I saw this, and I haven't finished watching the show. I think I only watched the first episode, honestly, but I did say I'd get round to it because Ethan Hawke is he was so charming this whole award season. I feel like, but The Lowdown, the show that
Mhm.
was on the FX. Did you watch that?
Yes.
So that is going to be categorized as comedy for the Emmys.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess like Fargo. Well, Fargo's an anthology, so it doesn't get thrown in there. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta was a comedy. You
Mm-hmm.
know, what else? I don't care at this point.
Okay. That's right.
But I mean, we just need another category, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree in that. Yeah, I agree. I think we like these are clear signs that, there's more than two categories and we just need another.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then I guess the last one, I don't watch the show, but I know a lot of people do. Euphoria.
Hmm.
That's coming out soon, I believe. And Zendaya, why can't I say her name? Um, is doing press for her new movie coming out, and they've been asking her a couple of questions about it. And then also, this was major news. The composer of Euphoria, Labyrinth, like posted on Instagram, "Fuck Euphoria," and then a lot of other what's it called? Crew members from past seasons came out with not so great stories about being involved in the show in the background and like the experience with that. And then Zendaya just gave an interview saying that they crammed like 8 months of filming into four or something, or maybe like, I don't know, something like that. But also, when she said 8 months of filming, like that was their natural thing. But I was like, for like 8, 10 episodes, that's crazy,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's nuts. Anyways, so she said that. And basically, I feel like this is all just shaping up to kind of like let people know that season, I don't know what season this would be, but the last season is low expectations. Going with very low expectations is what I'm guessing.
What's the name of the creator again?
God, I don't know. Let's see.
I want to say Ryan Murphy, but that's not right. But
No.
he's Ryan Murphy-esque.
Yeah. His name is Sam Levinson.
Oh, I don't know if that's what I was thinking of. Anyway, I haven't. Whoever the creator is, which I guess it
Mm-hmm.
is that person. It is this person. That's who you said it was.
Mm-hmm.
They, I haven't heard anything good about like working with him
Yeah.
because he did that show, The Idol, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody really had anything good to say about that either.
No, I hear he's a weird person.
That makes sense based on the shows that
Agreed.
he makes.
Yeah, no, fully agreed. Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
watch season 4 though. So
You've seen all three seasons?
or no, season 3. Yeah, I've also watched the first 2.
Okay. Nice. Do you think it's worth watching? Let's go back and forth.
I think like if you ask me if you should watch it or if
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking about watching it, I'm like, yeah, go and watch it. If somebody like my friend Brooke who has 2 kids and like majority time watches Love Island or like Love is Blind, I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
probably not. Like you're not, it is a good show,
Yeah.
but you're probably just not gonna enjoy it as much.
Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
It's just a lot. It's a lot of it's just a lot.
Yeah, I get you. Dark.
And kind of for no reason. But
Okay.
it is entertaining, so I guess
Okay.
that's the reason.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I have time, I'll watch it one day. But right now, it feels like a show I'll watch maybe 5 years from now.
Yeah. And actually, by that point, I don't even know. I had a hard time watching it because it's supposed to be the kids are supposed to be in high school, and it's
Mhm.
ridiculously unrealistic.
Mm.
But it makes sense why they're in high school because you don't you won't have a group of friends like this in college. Yada
Mm.
yada yada.
Got ya.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so it feels like a little like, should I even be watching this? But you get over that part pretty quick.
Okay. Got ya. Did you ever watch Skins?
Yes.
Okay. I have recently started watching Skins. I never watched it properly.
You did it?
I know.
Like the UK version?
Yeah, the UK version. I
You
know. I know.
That's like
I know. I
the
know.
that you know how I asked you that is the most shocking thing that
Yeah.
I've learned about you.
I know. It's nothing I've ever admitted out loud. Like, I keep it close because I'm very aware it's a ridiculous thing that I've not watched yet.
I
But
don't think it's ridiculous that you haven't. I'm just surprised because it
yeah.
feels like something very you love teen drama shows and you
Yeah.
love British TV.
Yeah.
I mean, what more teen or Britishy show could you find?
Yeah, and it birthed all my favorite, like, current favorite actors,
Yes,
which
yeah.
is
I forget how like
insane.
all of them are on there.
Yeah. But, I mean, I saw episodes here and there when I was, like, at a friend's house or something, but I never sat down and watched it from, like, 1 to whatever, like, full season, and I think it's, like, each episode is someone else's lens, or maybe it's each season someone else's lens, I can't remember.
I can't remember too. I think it's each
I think it's
episode.
episode, yeah.
It's you will very much enjoy it when you do decide to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm, like, almost done with season 1, but, it is.
Oh, okay. So you've already made some progress.
Yeah, yeah, I'm making
All right.
headway. Um, but watching it, because I know it's gotten some euphoria, not comparisons, but in the same light. Watching it, um, yes, they do weird, fucked up shit in Skins, but for me, it's very teen,
Yes.
right?
And teen, I mean it's British TV, so it's definitely pushing the boundaries, but it's still
Hmm.
like network TV.
Yeah, exactly. But you're saying, like, with the euphoria, it's not really teens, but they're trying to make it seem like it is.
Yeah.
Gaia.
Like in one of the, I think the first episodes, it's one of the I mean, yeah. It's pretty unrealistic.
Okay.
It's too much.
Okay. All right. Say less. Okay. Well, that's all I had. Did you have anything?
Nope, that is it.
Okay. Shows coming out this next week?
Yep. I got it. There's a good amount of stuff coming out this week.
There is. You can take the lead. You can start.
We got the Peaky Blinders movie is going to be on Netflix. So it was released in theaters a couple of weeks ago, but on March 20th, Friday, today, when this comes out, it'll be on Netflix. And so
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I don't remember. I truly couldn't tell you what really happened in the series before,
Me
but I'll
too.
figure it out.
Yeah, me too. I'm just happy to see Cillian Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because he's in it, right? Yeah. Tom Hardy is the one who's not in it.
He's, in the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you got?
Jury Duty, season 2, also coming out Friday, March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited.
I'm curious. I'm curious about the premise, right? So they couldn't do another jury duty.
Mm-mm.
So it's a company retreat or something. He's
Mhm.
this guy who's joined a new company, and he's going off with them, and it's just gonna be weird. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. So season 2 is like Jury Duty presents Company Retreat.
Yeah. Did you still haven't watched Jury Duty, have you?
No. I'm like 4 episodes in, and then I jump onto another show that I'm currently still watching, and then that's where my brain is at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm
I would
enjoying
watch
it.
that one first for sure. Obviously I haven't seen the other one, but I would assume to watch the first one first.
Yeah. I shall. I'll finish it before.
Yeah, do that.
Next thing I have is on Sunday.
Okay. I think I have a couple in between, but it doesn't matter. We can do it back and forth because continue.
Okay. Sunday, March 22nd. The Bachelorette
Mm-hmm.
begins. We get to see Taylor's journey. Probably not picking any man. Um, and yeah, and also SNL UK will be on Peacock. And then The Comeback is back on HBO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I feel like we've been talking about that for a while, and it's snuck up on me.
Yeah, it felt like it. I guess time just has been flying by quickly. I'm not
Yeah,
sure, but
yeah,
I'm really excited about it.
yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear you talk about it and see what it's saying. What do you have?
I was thinking next Sunday. What I don't know what I was in my okay. Anyway, well, I do
It's
have
okay.
something for the 21st, which is on Saturday, and it's
Mhm.
not TV show, but it's TV movie, so I feel like it's appropriate.
Mhm.
I just saw this in the TV guide. It's called I Killed Him in My Sleep. It is a Lifetime movie, and I've that's like the most Lifetime of Lifetime titles, and I just loved
Yeah.
it. And it says that it's about a woman who participates in a sleep study and experiences vivid nightmares about murder that start bleeding into her real life. The movie explores the blurred lines between reality and dreams, focusing
That's
on her
nuts.
search for truth was a scheduled premiere. Oh, that's the rest of what they're saying.
Oh,
So I don't know. I just was like, man, that's a Lifetime movie.
that
Oh, and
is
it
a
has
lifetime
Abigail
movie.
Breslin in it. She's the main
Uh,
character.
I love her.
I did too.
Think. Yeah, I think she has been with us all our lives. So
I might check it out. Honestly, we'll
yeah, I
see.
probably will too. Sounds nuts, but yeah, I'll watch it. Why not? It's on Lifetime, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you have anything to add for Sunday?
No, I just have something on the 24th and 25th.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Daredevil Born Again season 2 comes out on Disney Plus March 24th.
Hmm.
Pretty excited about that. Again, I'm not the biggest Daredevil fan, but I've been enjoying watching it.
Yeah, same. I will. I'll probably leave that till the end.
Did you
Like,
watch you watched the first season, right?
yeah, I watched the first season. Yeah, but I don't think I'll watch the premiere. Like, I won't. You know what I mean? Like, I'll probably
Mhm.
wait a couple weeks and then watch it.
Yeah. No, Drake and I for sure will be watching the premiere.
I love that for you, especially. What else do you have on Tuesday?
I just have something for Wednesday, I guess.
Oh, okay. Did you see that the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special is on Tuesday?
I did not. I did not see that.
Yes, on Disney Plus. Did you ever watch Hannah Montana?
I was like 2 years too old for it.
Oh,
No,
it's all right. You got Lizzie McGuire. You
I
got
did get so I was still
yeah,
okay. I was still
yeah.
okay.
You're fine.
But Lizzie McGuire only had like 2 or 3 seasons, and Hannah Montana had like 12.
Did it really?
No, I don't know. It just
No,
felt
it
like it was on
didn't.
there forever. Let me look it up.
I felt like I even felt like Lizzie had like 12 seasons. But every time I go back and look at all these like like kid shows, it's only honestly at most 4 seasons. But no one's
Damn,
doing
yeah,
6.
Hannah Montana, 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Let's look up Lizzie McGuire. I guess okay, if you think about it though, I mean, after 4 years is about probably the longest you can go before an actor starts looking like not like a 13-year-old anymore.
Don't know why that's made me laugh so much. But yeah, you're so right.
And things
Damn.
should just be year by year, but they don't, you start aging quick, and if you
Yeah. True.
you don't record the whole time. Let's see how many Liz McGuire had episodes. It only had 2.
Okay. Okay. That's probably why Hannah Montana seemed like longer to you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Double the. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, and there wasn't like Lizzie McGuire Barbie dolls like there were Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was like very much a phenomenon.
Yeah. You think so?
I I think so more than Lizzie McGuire. I mean, I think that it both projected them into adult
Stardom.
stardom, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Hannah Montana is way more, and Miley Cyrus is way more well known than
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire and Hilary Duff, don't you think?
Um. Um. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fair. Yeah. Yeah. I do think Miley
I just think
was
if I
more than
went
Hillary.
to France, and I asked somebody, I was like, "Hey, do you know who Miley Cyrus is?" They'd probably be like, "Yeah." "Do you know who Hillary Duff is?" They'd be like, "I don't know.
Yeah, and I
Je ne sais pas."
exactly just like that. I also do think like Miley was in like she never lulled from the industry, and I feel like Hillary Duff dipped out. You know what I mean for a little bit.
Because she had kids and stuff.
Yeah, and wasn't getting maybe the roles that she wanted and stuff.
And I mean, Miley Cyrus grew up with the industry. You know,
Exactly.
her godmother is Dolly Parton, and her dad
Yeah.
is Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah. But I love me some Hillary, and I was watching any movie she brought out, especially Raise Your Voice. I feel like Raise Your Voice goes unsaid a lot, and I was running that. I had the DVD, and I was running that shit back like no one's business.
I just remember Cinderella Story. That's the one I watched the most.
Loved that one too. Yeah, especially
Chad
with
Michael
Chad.
Murray.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet that was saying how long until something like this happens in the pit, and it was the scene from One Tree Hill where the heart falls out of the
Yes.
thing and the dog eats it.
Yeah, I
We're not
wonder.
far off. We're not. It's not long.
Really?
I mean, that show's just it's a little cheesy.
I think it throws me off. I want to say people off, but me off because it's HBO, right?
Mhm.
So that's not the platform for the cheesiness.
Right, but we talked about this last time, and that it's actually like a Warner Brothers production, and
Yeah.
HBO just bought it. At least that's
Yeah.
how it was before. I don't know HBO. Well, now it'll be both, but I doubt they're going to change who's involved.
No, I doubt it. Yeah. But yeah, no. And also I think because of the success, HBO was trying to, tag their name on there more than necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's really a silly little medical drama.
That I love.
Yeah. I'll probably start watching it this weekend.
I mean, we're I think 10 episodes will be out after today, so
Yeah.
I think that's if you watch 2 a week or something,
Yeah.
you should be all good.
Yeah. Figured. Okay, and then Wednesday?
Yeah, the only thing I have is the show called Bait. It's the series premiere on Prime Video, and it says an actor in London suffers an existential crisis, has Riz Ahmad and Guz Khan, which I recognize them very much. He was in, I looked this up and I forgot, obviously. Oh, he was in Girls. He's the dad to Lena Dunham's baby. And he was in the OA. He was
He's the dad to Liz. What?
Yeah. Yeah. That was
What?
it.
No way.
Yeah.
I feel like I just watched Girls and I don't remember that at all.
I mean, he's only in 2 episodes.
Yeah. How did they meet?
She's on vacation or something.
Okay.
And he's like the surfboard instructor.
Yeah.
He's there to write maybe an article for a magazine.
God, I don't I'm blank. This is just like blanking. Nothing's coming to mind. But it sounds true. I'll have to rewatch.
Gosh, this other guy, Guz Khan, I very much do recognize him, and he's been in a bunch of stuff. But he's British, so he was like on the British version of Have I Got News for You.
Wait, you're talking about Riz Ahmed being Lena Dunham's baby daddy?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. I thought you were talking about Guz Khan. I was like, what?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems more true. But yes, the other guy.
I saw a trailer for it. It looked really interesting, and I even was scrolling through Amazon Prime today, forgot I'd written this, and was like scrolling through and saw like the little screen grab for it. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So
Yeah.
I think I should check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. And he was on season 12 of Taskmaster.
He was?
Yeah. He was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't watch season 12, although I've really couldn't tell you which seasons and what I have and have not watched at this point.
Yeah. I know I watched it because I was like, oh my God, I know him. Yeah. I don't know how I got into season 12, but
It's just sometimes whatever they recommend next.
Exactly that. Okay, well, that's all I have for this
That's all I
upcoming
have too.
week. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we will speak to you next week about things we've been watching and everything else. Like us, love us, subscribe.
Leave a
All that.
review.
Yes, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you watching this? Are you watching this?